There's absolutely no way you cannot see success if you do these 3 things. So you're a business owner and your sales are not where you want them to be. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 powerful marketing strategies that will help to increase your sales instantly and also help you to attract the right customers to your business. Now, these are tried and tested strategies that have been around for quite some time, but for some strange reason, business owners oftentimes overlook these fundamental strategies that are very much important with impacting your sales and the growth of your company. Now, I want you guys to stick and stay until the very end because some of these strategies will definitely help you to see some massive success inside of your business. And also, guys, number 3 is my personal favorite. So I want you guys to stick and stay until the very end to ensure that you get every single information you need to take your sales from here to here. By the way, if it is that you guys want more strategies that helps you to turn clicks into customer, consider hitting that subscribe button and that bell notification icon so that you guys don't miss any of these valuable posts that I'll be dropping every single week. And also, let me know in the comment section, what's that one thing you'd like to improve in your sales process so that way I can address it in future videos and give you guys content that you actually want. All right, with that said, if it is that you guys don't know who I am, my name is Kemstar Dominant. I'm a full-time e-commerce entrepreneur specialized in direct response marketing, and I help business owners to sell online to sell more things online. So with that said, let's get into the meat of the matter.
He gonna teach you how to create something great, then sell it online. Every step that you take is good for your grind. So stick with him and I swear you'll go far. I'ma say it one more time, link with Kemstar. Kemstar.
Now, the first strategy that we're going to talk about today is basically understanding your customer avatar. I see it so often. Too many businesses try to sell to everyone. And I always say this, if you sell to everyone, you're basically selling to no one. And I know this sounds a little bit cliche, but cliches are only cliche because it is true. Understand that when you target too broad, your message falls flat, right? It becomes ineffective because no one knows if what you're offering is really for them. And you don't want people to be kind of sure. You want them to be like, hell yeah, this is for me 100%, right? I want you to think about it like this. You wouldn't necessarily speak to a high school student the same way that you would speak to like a CEO, right? So just take the time to clearly define your customer's pain points, their needs, their desires, all of these things that they're feeling. What keeps them up at night? These are things you want to think about first before you should go out there, especially in the world of paid marketing, right? You want to ensure that you fully dialed in on your customer avatar and you fully understand them. Because if you don't understand them, then you can't help them and you also can't communicate to them that you can help them, okay? I hope that makes sense. The better you know them, the more effective your marketing is going to be, without a doubt. Now, let me show you what I mean by that. All right, so let's say you have a skincare company and you're offering something like a skincare product. If you should understand who is it that you're targeting, the first thing you want to do, simple way, is you want to write someone's pain, right? You're going to put the pain and you're going to put desires, right? Now, when you have pain and desires, an easy way to understand, for example, let's work with the skincare product. If you try to understand your customer's mindset, what are the pain they're going through? You need to understand their past experience. So maybe someone who's looking for a skincare solution, maybe they've tried a bunch of other products before, right? And they didn't work. So that's the pain. Tried a bunch of products, right? So this is tried a bunch of products. Don't judge my writing. And their desire is maybe to have a flawless skin, right? Flawless skin. And maybe they want to have even skin tone. And maybe they want to live a soft life. That's the thing that females say, because you have to understand the way they speak as well. So even if in your advertisement or on your sales funnel where you're presenting your pitch or whatever, you just talk about these things, right? Hey, I know you've tried a bunch of products in the past to try to get that flawless skin, right? And maybe they didn't work. And I understand it's very frustrating. And that is why we've created this product line and offering it, because many of our customers have seen success. I mean, after all you want is even skin tone and live that soft girl era. And whatever you want to say, be in your soft girl era and speak to them, understand the pain, and tell them exactly what it is that they're looking for. I don't want to say tell them what they want to hear, because the truth is, this is the truth about your product. Once your product solves the problem, right, you need to be able to communicate this to your customers, right? A lot of people have good products, but because they don't know how to communicate their products to the audience, then they end up failing. And you don't want that to be you. So you need to write down the pain, talk about what it is not, right? And tell them what it is, right? Through their desires. This is how you communicate effectively when you're selling to people online. All right, guys, so tell me in the comments, who is your customer avatar? What are their pain points? I'd love to know in the comment section so that I can help you to refine your approach. So feel free to drop it in the comment section. I read all of these comments and I can't wait to see what you guys drop right there. Now, strategy number 2. You want to build trust before you actually go out there and start selling. People tend to buy from businesses that they trust, but trust doesn't necessarily come overnight, right? So how can you go about this? You need to constantly show up and provide value, right? And that way you can show your authority in your industry, in your niche. Show up and let people know that you know what you're talking about, right? Show up and let them know that, okay, this person is the type of person that I would like to do business with. Just show up. And when you show up, provide value. The easiest way to sell online is to provide value before you ask for anything. As a matter of fact, that's the number one rule. I learned from Frank Kern a long time ago that is just how it works. The easiest way to sell to someone is to help them by actually helping them, right? Think about it this way. Think about it logically, because people sometimes they detach the online world from real world. So here's the thing. Someone ever extended some form of assistance to you before and you appreciated that gesture because maybe they didn't have to do it and they did it and you really appreciated it. It provided some value to you and it really helped you in any area of your life. How do you feel about that person? Think about it. It's the same thing for your business. Show up, help them, and when it's time for you to ask for a sale, it won't feel cringy, you won't feel salesy, and you won't feel icky, because a lot of times people feel that way, right? And it will also reflect in your sales result because you're someone who's constantly providing value to them. So once again, a great way to do this is just to provide high value content, like the one that you're watching right now. Cool? This will simply position you as the trusted expert, and when the time comes for you to present your offer, people will be ready to buy. All right, so understand this. The problem you solve, right? Problem. This is the big problem. Big problem that you solve if it is that you don't have brand authority, because I'm going to show you a simple way to build brand authority, even if you're new to the space. Because here's the thing. Maybe you have a bunch of knowledge. Let's say you're selling a book, right? You're selling a book on personal finance. And this book maybe is called Master Your Money, a complete guide to financial freedom. Maybe you have a lot of success behind closed doors, but no one knows you. So how are you going to present your offer to the market in a way that builds credibility? Well, number one, you can put out advertisement, paid advertisement. But with these paid advertisement and also posting on social media, what you're doing is solving micro problems. So these things right here are micro problems that you can solve in advertisement. So for example, think about things that your customers might have a challenge with. Maybe they're afraid, right? So maybe they're afraid of making bad investment decisions. So you could communicate in your advertisement. If it is that you want to invest, but you're afraid of making bad investment decisions, I'm going to show you how to overcome that using my simple 3-step method. And then you let them know that this is what you do, that is what you do, that is what you do. And then once you solve that micro problem, you can then let them know that, hey, if it is that you like my investor's playbook, it's a complete guide to help you to master your money online, whatever it is that you're selling, right? You could click learn more and get access to this thing. So what you're doing right there is building credibility from the advertisement, because when you pay advertisement, you can show it all around the world. But you show them that you can help them by actually helping them with these micro problems that you're putting out there in the market. I hope that makes sense, right? Alright guys, so if this is making sense for you so far, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. You see that like icon just below this video? Click on it. This helps the channel, and of course it helps me to provide more content like this for you guys. So I'll really appreciate it. I am begging desperately. Click that like button right now, my friends. Alright, thank you. You're a good sport. Alright, so let's go. Now, strategy number 3. Create an offer that they can't refuse. Wow, this is so important, guys. I want you to understand that your product is not just about what it is. It's more about what it does for your customers, right? That's very important that you guys get to understand this, what I'm about to share with you guys. You see, when you focus on transformation versus features, you tend to create an offer that people genuinely can't refuse. Now, one of my go-to strategy for building value with the offer that you're presenting is this. Number one, you want to select your best-selling product. And even if you sell in the physical product space, especially if you sell in the physical product space, you want to find what is working right now. You might have a bunch of products selling, but you know that one product that always stands out, yeah, that product needs a funnel, a sale funnel. Now, here's the thing. When you get that one product, the best seller, what you're going to do is you put it on a funnel by itself. And this is where you're going to present the offer. Because here's the thing. When you have a product and it is there by itself, understand that, yeah, you're not the only person selling it, right? You might have a face mask. There are more people out there selling face masks. You might have a washing machine. There are more people out there offering washing machine. You might have a bunch of different products. Others out there are selling the same product. So if you just present that one product just as is, people will start to go out there and price hop. And that is not something you necessarily want. But to make your offer more valuable, this is where you add bonuses. When you add these bonuses, your product becomes an offer, and that offer becomes more valuable. And that offer is also something that is more unique, right? Because not a lot of people can have that offer because they're selling the product, but you're providing an irresistible offer. And if it is that you are in the information space, you're an expert, and you want to share your knowledge, well, firstly, let's talk about the folks who are not experts, right? Maybe you're not sure that you're an expert as yet. What you want to do is you want to identify the skills that you have. Maybe you're good at writing emails, maybe you're good at building a website, maybe you're good at something, cooking, whatever it is. Now, you list all of your skills, and then what you want to do is you're going to list the problems that those skills can solve. And when you list the problems these skills can solve, then you list the type of people that will pay you for these skills. Now, here's the thing. You want to find the people who would pay the most money for that skill, right? Because if you want to get rich, you solve rich people problem. Ta-da! Simple math, right? So once you find these high value skills that you can extract from yourself, and if you don't have a high value skill, just spend a few months studying one thing, something that is high value. Trust me, YouTube is there, free information is all over the place, right? And then once you do that, then you can do the same thing by adding unique bonuses to that offer. Even if you're offering a service or if you have a course, whatever it is, put unique offers. That offer will become more valuable inevitably. But understand that these work very well when you place them on a funnel. By the way, if you guys are not sure what a funnel is and how it works, etc., I have a free web class where I show business owners how to choose the right funnels and how to sell on these funnels, right? So you can access that down in the description. I also have a book on the topics, Funnel Conversion Secrets, because I love it so much. Funnel, right? Amazing. Anyway, what do you think makes an irresistible offer? Feel free to let me know in the comment section, because here's the thing. I really and truly appreciate this because you're only watching this video because you're a business owner. So if it is that you should leave your comment on your view, we'd love to hear it. If it is that you should leave it even as a view of a customer, we'll also love to hear it, because we'll use it as data to understand how different people perceive irresistible offers, right? So that you can use it for data collection purposes as well as a learning experience. So I would really and truly love to hear it, what you think makes an irresistible offer. All right, so once again, leave that in the comment section down below. So now that you guys have these 3 strategies, it's time for you to now put them into action. So you need to be clear on your customer avatar, and then you need to build trust before you actually go out there and start selling, right? And then once that is in place, you need to create an irresistible offer. There's absolutely no way you cannot see success if you do these 3 things. Be clear on your customer avatar to understand your messaging, build trust before you start selling, and then create an irresistible offer to those people. And also, guys, if it is that you found value in this, feel free to share it with a fellow entrepreneur who you think would appreciate this information, right? So share it with a friend, and yeah, and understand that if you're watching this and it was sent to you by a friend, understand that that friend is the type of friend that you want in your corner. That's the type of circle you want. People who share valuable information and not just memes saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, valuable information. So keep that friend. He or she is a real one. So if it is that you guys found value in this video, remember, feel free to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon so that you guys can be notified whenever I drop a video like this to help you as a business owner to maximize your marketing efforts online, to grow, scale, and build your business to where you want it to be. Once again, guys, my name is Kemstar, saying peace, chicken grease.